We know the lady. Why ain't we making our move? We're sitting there investigating. We need to be investigating.
Do what?
This is the lady?
And you leave for her to talk? Yeah, she agreed to leave the property.
She's gonna talk. Crystal.
What in the goodness?
Seen dramatic situations where a secret lover shows up at a wedding, funeral, or another social event, causing chaos. Well, that's exactly what happened here. During a funeral service, a young wife was laying her husband to rest after his tragic passing when his alleged girlfriend decided to show up and make threats. Let's see how this unfolds.
What kind of funeral is this that this is an appropriate outfit? I don't know. I don't go to funerals often. I need you to slow read your dyslexia show.
Right here.
You typed it wrong.
When officers arrived, they met with the victim during the funeral service to uncover what had happened between her and her husband's alleged girlfriend.
Again, I apologize. I just want to do everything the right way, but there's... It's right here.
Get your pissy ass out the way. They trying to solve an investigation. She talking about y'all got a bathroom. This ain't time for that. Jack had Tracy McGrady on this shit.
Well, I got a license plate number of the person I'm talking about. She was outside making direct threats.
Are they whispering? I can't hear.
I didn't allow her in. That's why I had my family watching the door. She's allegedly a girlfriend of her husband. So she's making direct threats. She knows exactly where I live at. She knows my phone number.
She know you.
She's making direct threats.
Yeah, she threatening your punk ass.
And she got me on the wrong day. I'm telling y'all.
Yeah, this is a disrespect.
She was.
This feel like an episode of Blue's Clues when they start pulling out their little notepad. My handy dandy notebook.
I was sitting right there by the front door.
She was by the front door?
No, I was by the front door. I was sitting inside
There's
here.
another female out there in a green dress.
That's the one I'm talking. No, she's not a white female.
Okay, there was another white female in a green dress. I'm sorry.
She, like I explained, she had single braids, and there was a half bun on top.
Ew, get out the bathroom. You probably left a shit smell.
So what did she exactly say to you today?
I got witnesses. You can get witness statements as well. We never direct. So she got in. Excuse me, give me a second. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's right here. So she did end up coming
Can we do this at another location? This is a high traffic area.
through the door. And as I was walking around, I said, no, you need to leave. Respect me, my husband, and my children, and leave. And she hesitated.
So you know her from previous experience
I've
then?
known, yes.
So, and I'm not trying to be rude or disrespectful or getting into your business, but you know her as a girlfriend to your husband, or she claims she was...
So when it comes to things like that, you only know what people tell you.
Right.
So
she says one thing, and your former husband said something different. Okay.
So this is
An affair.
like you holding on to something that you really don't have situation, and now that he's
Right.
gone, she
And
really
he's
ain't
gone.
got
There's
nothing.
really no business to... Okay. And so what did she say specifically to you today?
She said, I'm going to end up in a casket right there where my husband is. She said, I'm a dead.
And it's... Okay.
I'm not playing.
That's-
Listen, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. My husband...
Does she think she's going to get something?
I don't know. I don't know. We don't talk.
Because he's gone.
We don't talk.
it's...
Me and her don't talk. We don't have anything to talk about. This is what you're proclaiming to be your life.
Does she have a kid that she's trying to say is his?
She can't have kids.
Okay.
How you know she can't have kids?
Were you able to find that? That's okay. Take your time.
What is happening?
Did she come up here with people or?
Her mother, her sister, her brother, her family.
She brought her whole family?
Yeah, they signed the guest book because that's how far they got in.
Yeah, they kind of pushed past me to get in.
And they're sent outside now.
They've been outside because I told them they need to leave. She, like I said, she hesitated. She directly threatened me, and
The rest of the family members went out.
they all left.
Okay.
Yeah.
But she's the one that wanted to act more of a fool.
Yeah, the mom was kind of like, she gave me a look. She gave me a real small look. But they have since been outside. And
And you're with the funeral home,
I'm
right?
at the funeral.
yes, I'm sorry.
So if they're not attending and the family don't want them here, then they need to leave. Okay.
It's
I just have
Insane.
to know where we stand when we go out there.
Of course.
I mean, we could obviously
Yeah, like I said,
take her to jail if need be. If she's out there, then the rest of the family
She
members can
probably
move
left
on.
now that y'all pulled up because they've been trying to get my family has been trying to get her to leave for about 2 hours now.
When it comes to
2
situations like
hours?
these, we would prefer them to leave.
That's
So
what-
we don't
that's what
have
we've
to
been trying
have
to do. That's
something
why I called
at a
y'all.
funeral. We don't need.
That's exactly why I called y'all.
That's exactly.
Oh, wait.
Is that her and her family over up on the far back? Is that the olive green
Yep.
dress?
Yep.
Yes, they
You are
there.
correct.
Yes, they're still
You are
here.
correct.
That's what I was hoping for.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
She's got-
Like I
Okay,
said,
let's
the
make a
black
play.
Jeep Cherokee, her license plate number is.
Yup,
She's been to my house, made threats there.
Ooh.
So that's going to be her, and then she's got.
Everybody that's with her. So there's another girl with a green dress. That was her mother. I think her mother left.
Okay.
I don't see her
And
mother
those are
anymore.
her
Yeah.
people.
Those are her people. Yep.
Yep, let's
Not
get out
necessarily
there.
your people.
Well, the dude that's like
We don't need the word point. We don't need pointing them out. We need to go get them. Wait, why are we talking to her? What the funeral director lady got to say?
there is my husband's family. Like I said, the dude with the braids going down.
Will they try to intervene if we try to arrest her?
I don't know. I just need y'all to do whatever y'all gonna do. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Just do what y'all need to
Let
do.
me grab your information.
My name is.
When do we go out there?
Call for the crew.
Later, but I hate having to do stuff like
I just don't know who's inside her truck.
Come
It's
on,
supposed to
man.
stand for Graylon and Chris.
We know the lady. Why ain't we making our move? We're sitting there investigating. We need to be investigating. Let's arrest.
They met.
Wow. Is that your husband's?
Yeah, we get a couple.
Reese would have fumbled this. What is there to fumble? That lady been sleeping with the man in a casket. The wife is here telling me she's an intruder here at this funeral and putting threats out here. Lady, we gonna need you to get up out of here, you and your family. If you don't, you will be labeled as trespassing, and we gonna put these cuffs on your ass. Come on, man.
So she's made up this whole usual thing. This shit's gonna end up on fucking Lifetime. I swear to God. This is
Why we haven't left the room yet? And somebody else in the bathroom.
shut this thing out.
Okay, we're cracking our knuckles. That means action.
Are you guys done with the?
Yeah,
Everybody's-
we wouldn't let
everybody's
nobody
leaving
else
now?
in.
Okay.
So
But the service and everything is done.
Yeah, put your hand on that doorknob, sir. He took his hand off the doorknob. Open the door and get her.
So we'll go do what we can do and we'll get her. Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Thank you, ma'am. Make sure y'all stay hydrated.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, we going after her, it looks like. Okay. Okay. Chat, I'm gonna say it right now. They brought the whole hood out for this one. They got everybody out. This was a prominent man in his community. Let's give him a round of applause. Not too much of a round of applause. He was a freaky man. He had 2 girls, 2 partners. and the wife didn't even know about it.
That's our family, though.
This is our family, though.
What's her first name?
Crystal.
She was wearing green. All I'm seeing is the red. Where's the green? They like set tripping up in here. Where's the green? There go that green. We on her.
Do what?
This is the lady?
Any leave for her to talk? Yeah, she agreed to leave the apartment.
She's gonna talk. Crystal.
What in the goodness?
Calm down. Okay.
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
For what?
Put your hands behind your back.
What are you for? Did y'all tell her she was under arrest and what for?
You're under arrest. You're making some threats.
She didn't make no threats.
We've got witnesses. I need you guys to step back. I need you to step back. We'll talk to you in a minute, okay?
She didn't make no
I need you guys to
threats.
step back for now, please.
Y'all let you
Back up. Is there anything else you want them to take for right now?
Miss Jones and Mr.
We'll let you talk to her in the car. We'll explain it to you. We'll explain it to you.
Why did I read a chat? Her face is effed, but that body. Shut up, please. This is a beautiful young lady. I'm sorry that she was dating a man dealing with another woman. She should have had a man all to herself. I don't even know if she knew. She obviously knew about the wife, so she also was in the fault. What is this barbershop stripes?
Can one of y'all talk to her parents and inform her parents they don't know after y'all put her car back up?
What design is that?
Bruh,
What shirt is this?
back up. Back up from the police. Back up from the police. Sorry, it's my hand on your back, sir.
No, you're fine.
And I don't want you
She's a grown
Arrested at a funeral. That's something.
woman, so but we'll talk to her
Police are
parents.
parents, and I
Yeah.
don't want her parents, come here.
Did go down there. You would be out.
Parents, come here.
It's always somebody want to just say some BS. He ain't add nothing. It's gonna be cool.
Parents, come here. Back up.
Okay.
Let's have a seat.
Okay.
My dress.
Yeah, you're fine.
No, I need her to pull my dress over my knees.
Can you pull her dress up over her
That's her
knees?
dad. Hold on. Dad and mom stand over there. Everybody else back up from here.
Back up. She's an adult. She's an adult. I will talk to everybody else later.
Come on, y'all see the aggressiveness? Just be smart this time. Back the fuck up.
Sorry. It's fine.
Twitch team, stop looking at her cheeks. he said Twitch looking at the cheeks.
I appreciate your help.
How old are you? Trying to do this as respectful as possible. I know there's a lot going on. How old are you?
20. I'll be 29 tomorrow.
29.
29.
Here's the deal.
This is cutting my neck.
I can try to put it right there. There were allegations of threats made that you said you were going to put her in the ground next to her husband.
I haven't even made contact with her.
There-
She wouldn't even let me in the building.
Right.
I ain't made contact.
Well, we're
Everybody out here can tell
hearing
me
it
that.
otherwise, okay? And so she's going to have to go down. She's going to have to press charges and that kind of stuff. Right now, you're going to go with us. Okay? So that's what it is the threat. It's menacing. You're threatening to kill her by putting her in the
Do
ground.
I really look like
I know emotions are high. There's a lot of different stuff going on, but this is what's
everybody out here
going
can tell you. I ain't saying nothing. That's his sister right there.
Right.
Like,
So that's where we're at today. Okay.
That's the thing. When she
His sister playing both sides. His sister was friends with the mistress. Chat, if you got a wife, would your brother or your sister support you cheating? That's what seems like going on here. That's what seems like is going on here.
She told me, like, you know, I can go in there between 4 and 4:10 to see. I said, okay. She said, they just want you to, you know, leave for right now till everybody leave. I said, okay. That was my car I was getting into.
Right.
But everybody is leaving at the same time
Right.
and passing in front of my car. I can't hit nobody trying to get out, and then I'm not
Right.
driving. So you asked me to leave, which she told somebody else. She told somebody else
Right.
that, you know, that she was
Right.
going to let me see, and that, you know,
Right.
she just wanted me to leave for now. I was okay with that. Okay. But I couldn't get out. clear when y'all even walked over there. Y'all see it was a car blocking my car.
Right. There's stuff. Right.
So how am I? You
But
asking me to leave? How am I supposed
right.
to leave if I can't even get in my vehicle?
And
get
we
out?
didn't ask you to leave.
No,
we
not
didn't,
y'all. I'm saying she
I know.
did.
And we didn't tell you or nothing like that.
No, that's fine.
The reason you're going to go down today is because of the threats. Now, here's what happens. She has to go down and talk to the prosecutor. If she follows through with the charges, that's on that. It's going to be a misdemeanor. Your people can bail you out within an hour or so, okay?
And how
And
much is
handle
that
the
gonna
stuff
be?
through in courts.
And how much is that going to be? So I can let my family know.
I don't know the specifics. I don't want to give you a dollar amount and promise you something that's not true.
So can you let my family know that?
Yeah, we can let your mom and them know that, hey, you're going to go down. It's a misdemeanor charge. They should be able to bail you out within about an hour or two, okay? But the sooner that we can get you down there and get that process started without having to deal with emotions
So
and
is
everybody
somebody going
here.
to call them? Like, can y'all get one of their numbers to
make a phone call.
Okay.
You'll be able to make a phone call. You know
I
their
just
numbers.
know my mom's. I don't.
That's
just
about the
my
only
mom's.
family member I know is my mom.
I just know my mom's number by heart.
Will that work?
Okay.
I can write a phone number down for you.
He gonna ask me, Reese, would you cheat with her? Shut up. I ain't the one in this situation.
My mama answer. Mom, just stay with Cupcake for me, please. Mom, I'll be all right. They just said, give me an hour or two. I'll be all right. Just give me an hour or two. Y'all can come get me. Only number I know is my mom. So y'all need to stay with my mama.
But here's what I'll caution you guys with, okay? Regardless of what's going on with this other girl and that kind of stuff, we don't need additional drama with the family stuff. You know what I mean?
It's not.
Let's let the courts handle the
If you
stuff.
really want to be technical, it's her people's. It's her own people's. I done had a whole dude out here threaten me. I didn't call the police because I know emotions is high.
Right.
That's the thing. I'm not that type of person.
Right. I understand, and I'm not saying you are. You know what I mean? We're caught in the middle.
I'm in a whole dress and sandals. Like.
All right, I'm going to shut the door, okay?
Dayton Police Department.
Well, right now it's not about the intimidation.
She's going to get a misdemeanor.
This is my attorney. Can y'all tell her what she's being charged with? I'm trying to help her get out.
Okay, give us a second.
I'm not talking to your attorney. We're dealing with her.
I'm trying to represent her, get her some help to
Basically,
get out.
threats were made.
You're not an attorney
We're
at this
addressing the
time.
threats right now.
You have to contact her at the
So
jail.
about what we say doesn't count because she didn't threaten nobody.
Well, we've got the victim and witnesses who say they saw and heard the threats. So
She didn't threaten nobody.
I understand that's what you believe.
That's what I
we
know.
have to go based off of
This
our
chat
victim.
think every female on Reese screen is fine.
That'll be for the courts to decide.
That'll be up to the courts.
I know, but
you guys will
Their
go to
party
court.
has to go down and press charges, okay? Yeah, it's a misdemeanor charge. She'll be able to be bailed out within about an hour or so. And then at that point, whether people get protection orders and keep away from each other and that kind of stuff. I know this is a situation where...
So why this couldn't be just a citation?
Because it's not a
She ain't
citation.
threatening
This is threats were made. We don't write citations for threats.
Hey, Mom, I called my attorney Slicer. He said 25 to get her out, but I'm just trying to see what she's going to be charged with first. You hear me?
It'll be menacing.
Okay.
It's going to be a misdemeanor charge. Okay. So it's not a felony, but it's the
Uh-oh, they
process
got
we have
backup.
to go through. I mean, she's been cooperative. She's not picking up any charges from us. And then all that the funeral home asks is the rest of her family just to
Take these off my head and give them to my mom.
I can. Do you want me to take your jewelry as well and give it to her?
Please.
Is this your mom right here in the
Yes, that's my mom. No, it's not gonna hurt. You can pull it. Pull it. It's okay. That boat tank. It's only 2 of them that's gonna slide over my neck.
Okay, the bigger ones?
The bigger ones are gonna slide over. The other one is not.
The other one, okay.
That one is
The jail
slide.
will put that in your property then? Yeah, it's not back there.
Then I'll do the order. I'll do the ordering card for her. I just want to get you.
That's
and her out of
such a
here.
nice gesture.
That way, if you have to do the booking screen down there at the jail, it's fine. It's Archie. Husband dies and wife's here at the funeral and alleged girlfriend shows up. She made the comments and it was confirmed by funeral home staff about I'm going to put you in the ground next to him. So everybody's carrying guns. They don't want her side of the family here. So
Everybody carrying guns.
girlfriend.
Where was guns at? Well, the way everybody dressed, they could be up to something. Nobody wore a suit to this goddamn funeral, so I wouldn't be surprised.
So, and they continued to stay here, surprisingly, when we were inside getting all the information. So, she's just going to go down for misdemeanor. Once we took her into custody, I mean, everybody swells around. But
The rest of the family.
Most all of them did. That's mom and dad and brother. Where's she?
Don't leave before I leave.
This is the report number. We're going to need you to go down to the prosecutor's office tomorrow, 8:30 in the morning. Talk to the prosecutor. So that's going to be at address is 335 West 3rd Street, 3rd floor. Talk to the prosecutor. We're taking her to jail. The rest of the family members left. But if you don't go down and press the charges, nothing happens.
It's lagging. What you mean you lagging? YouTube, are y'all lagging? What you mean I'm froze? YouTube, are y'all frozen? They blood? In and out Wi-Fi. It's good now.
Follow through with protection orders and stuff like that.
I was supposed to do that this morning. I swear to God, my uncle took me downtown to get the papers.
Restream is always pop locking. Shut up.
They told me the magistrate wasn't seeing nobody today until like 2:30, and I'm like, I won't even be.
Yeah, you're doing this. So, unfortunately, this happened before that, but go down tomorrow.
The suspect was taken to the local jail where she was charged with assault on a peace officer, aggravated menacing, and obstructing official business.
On a peace officer? When did she touch a peace officer? They just adding stuff. Wow. Confronting a wife at his funeral is crazy work. It's so many women in these comments defending a side piece. Bottom line, if you're not his wife, you have no authority. All those nosy people having to use the bathroom. That's one beautiful wife. She really deserved better. The wife, no cussing, screaming, name calling, soft spoken, not hysterical. She has class. Wish her a happy life. What parents would bring their daughters to a married man's funeral? Wait a minute. That is a good ass point. Why was that lady at the funeral? And did the parents know he was married? Oh, that's messy. Oh, they messy. Oh my God.